Flowers, 120 East Washington Street, Newcastle, with a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. Call Butts Flowers 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Your favorite neighborhood pizza place. Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's. This program made possible by a grant from Pizza Joe's.
Gary's Wardrobe, furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, Newcastle.
Welcome to segment 2 of Focus NC with Gary West.
And thank you once again. Thanks to our sponsors, Pizza Joe's. Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's, and also Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. And also we want to thank Butts Flowers and Gifts, also in downtown Newcastle. This is segment 2 of Focus NC, and my guest is Peggy Hanna from the Newcastle Playhouse. And the first segment, we talked about renovations of the Playhouse and the history of the Playhouse. Talked a little bit about Peggy's background. So welcome back, Peggy. The Newcastle Playhouse is such a strong force in the community because it's been around since 1958 that we talked about last segment. And a lot of people just love that connection, the theater connection. Even if they're not participating in a production, they want to be in that audience too, and it's so good. How have the crowds been in recent years?
There's been a little bit of a decline everywhere in all community theaters. I think there's a lot of factors, the economy being number one with everything as it is, all over the world, all over the country at least. But they are picking up. We had a show open last night in the Annex. It was sold out, so that's always a good sign.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that production shortly.
So it seems like they're starting to pick up again. I think people are, relaxing. That everyone was just so stressed with, the economy concerns, and I think people are, not that those have gone away, but everybody's kind of settled in now to the new reality, and it seems like they're starting to pick up again now.
What is very impressive about the Newcastle Playhouse is it really cares about the young people in the community.
Yes.
And the Playhouse has improved its creative programming for children and youth through a variety of programs. You have the children's theater productions, the Rising Star Summer Workshop, Stars of Tomorrow. There's the Mini Stars. Want to touch on that a little bit and highlight some of those for us, Peggy?
Well, this year, every spring, we do a youth musical, and it's basically, if you're in school, you can audition. So first grade through seniors, once you graduate from high school, you can't audition for it anymore. So they do cast all students in it, and they do a remarkable job. Some of the, especially the little ones, it's amazing. Now you do have adults that do the tech work. But there are kids that do help with that also who aren't interested in being on stage and are more technically minded. So we try to involve as many kids in all aspects of that as we can. So that's always in the spring. And the schools come, we do daytime shows, so the schools will bring the kids in by bus. It's a field trip for them, and then they get to meet some of the actors after the performance. This year we're doing something a little new with theater. We're doing a non-musical play in our Annex Theater in October. It's Pinocchio. So you won't be seeing the beloved Disney characters.
And you'll be directing, right?
Yes, yes. They had asked me to do that. They wanted to do some more. Not everyone can sing. I can't sing. I love musicals, but I can't sing. So I was very interested in when they approached me about it. Just because I think, it's good to give kids a chance to be on stage. That if you can't sing and you're only doing musicals, you're not going to have much chance of having lines. But this way, we're going to bring some of the other kids in. Not everyone's asking me when auditions are. I haven't set actual dates. They'll probably be.
Go to the website.
Yeah.
And she'll
Eventually
have it posted.
Eventually they'll be posted on the website. I'm looking around the end of July, first part of August. The show's in mid-October. So
we'll let you know what that website is right at the end of this segment, and we're going to give you a contact number too.
Yeah, it's not as large a cast as the musicals. The musicals have 30 plus kids in them. This is more like a dozen, and it will be adults and children. And so there's roles for both.
Now, the Rising Star Theater Camp, didn't you say you had to increase the...
We originally had 30 openings for this summer's camp. It starts I'm going to say next month. That's tomorrow's next month. It starts in middle of June. We got such a response that the coordinator of it upped that number to 50, and we took our number 50 reservation yesterday. So it is full. It's a little different than it's been in the past years. It's a full day, 9 to 3. They used to just do like an hour and a half, but they've made it a full day camp Monday through Friday. Lunch will be included, and then on Saturday morning, what they do as they're learning all week, they're putting a show together. So they do a performance Saturday morning for their parents, friends. There's no charge to come see that show, and it gives the kids a chance to complete that workshop by actually performing.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about when it comes to the Newcastle Playhouse,
yeah.
And we're running out of time in segment 2. I did want to ask you, who are some of the consistent performers currently? Some of the names that stick out in your mind.
Well, some of our regulars have been. I knew you were going to push me on that. It does vary.
Put her on the spot.
Yeah, I mean.
The Fergusons?
Well, yeah, they're behind the scenes.
Oh, they're behind the scenes.
Well,
okay.
Paula does go on stage once in a while. She's actually directing the show that's running right now. So Paula Ferguson, her husband Mo. Her sister-in-law has helped out, which is Mo's sister has helped out. My family,
the Hanna family.
Yeah. When I direct something, we kind of laugh because when you open the program, it's Hanna, since Hanna is my maiden name. So I have 2 brothers who are involved, and one does my sets, and the other one does some painting, whatever, and both their wives, and they actually met their wives through the Playhouse. So it is really a family, and there are a lot of other families. The Davies family, Haley Davies Anderson, who has taken a little time off to start her family, but I believe she's going to be back in State Fair, is what I've been hearing.
That's one of the upcoming productions.
Yes,
yeah.
This summer.
Well, we're going to talk more with Peggy. We're running out of time now, and make sure you tune in to segment 3 of Focus NC. If you want to know more about the Newcastle Playhouse, you can call them anytime, regular business hours, Monday through Friday, 724-654-3437. And that website, Peggy?
www.newcastleplayhouse.org. The org is very important.
Well, thanks for watching Focus NC, and make sure you tune in to segment 3. I'm Gary West for NC TV 45.
Gary's Wardrobe, furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, Newcastle.
Flowers, 120 East Washington Street, Newcastle, with a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. Call Butts Flowers, 724-652-7727, or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Your favorite neighborhood pizza place. Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's. This program made possible by a grant from Pizza Joe's.